what makes up your list, or what all factors did you weigh when you put together your list?
So my list consists of players that impact in their sport, like you said, consistency, just all around what they did for the league that they was in, and skill wise, and the impact, and just all around performance.
Give us your list, DeVille, of top 10 athletes of the decade.
All right, so I'm gonna go from 10 to 1. So my number 10 was Usain Bolt, number 10,
because you black, huh?
No, because
we don't value winning enough. That's why he's number 10.
No.
I bet his number 1 ain't win as much.
In track, we all know he's a beast.
Oh yeah.
One of the fastest men running. So, number 10, I gave you him. My number 9 was Drew Brees.
Okay.
Because he's been doing it for the whole decade. He's just been doing his thing the whole decade. He still got the long ball. Old as he is, he's still balling.
Yeah.
So I got Drew Brees. Number 8, I got Mike Phelps.
He was swimming, okay.
Another winner at 8.
He
Big winner at 8.
Get high. I get high.
Hey, that don't have nothing to do with it. He still won.
Gigantic
He probably
winner
was
at
high.
8.
He probably was high in the Olympics. Still winning.
Of all the athletes of the decade, he might be like a top 3 or 4 most dominant, wouldn't you say? I'm just saying, as far as his sport goes, he wasn't many people that could beat him. He swept gold medals how many years in a row? How many Olympics in a row? And number 8?
Yeah, number 8.
I hate to see who number 7
Number
is.
7, anyways. Number 7. I got Kevin Durant, number 7.
Okay.
Because we all know he came over to Golden State, but even before that, he was always balling. Every year he's been balling, been mentioned in MVP almost. So,
True.
Where I'm at 6. I got Steph Curry 6.
Mm.
And the reason I say that is, agree with me or not, he changed the whole NBA game.
He did.
When he came in, the way he played, everybody got to shoot threes now.
You argued with me on this show about
So
that
he
before. I'm going to just say that. You did.
About what?
That point you just made. Because I said that, and I think he might have brought up Gilbert, and then you ran with it
I
too.
was about to say, I definitely disagree.
Gilbert started it, but
Really
Steph
really
made
started.
the whole game change after he started shooting like that. He had an impact.
I say Jimmer
and this is
started
just
before-
off impact.
Before
Who?
I say Jimmer.
Come
Before I
on,
say
man.
Gilbert did.
Oh my.
Jimmer range. He had a keep going.
Hey,
I'm sorry. Keep
you
going.
ain't do none of that in the NBA.
Yeah, but I'm sorry.
All right, number 5. I know this. You kept out Tom Brady.
Damn right, because he can't do it no more.
Well, he been doing it
This
the whole
year, you know what
year.
I'm saying?
The whole
This
Last
year.
year either. He couldn't throw deep. They won,
He
but he
won,
couldn't.
though.
What?
He won without the D-ball.
It's a formula to their
Dude,
winning.
he been winning.
It's
the
a
whole
formula
decade.
with the Patriots.
But he win though.
All right.
So that's why I
You
couldn't
should
keep
put
him out.
Belichick on that. Slash
Okay,
Belichick.
slash Belichick. I agree with that. Y'all might not agree with this. But 4. Tiger Woods.
Maybe the last.
Yeah, I won't say this decade, but
Why not?
He been having all kind
he,
of back issues.
he got hurt in 2009.
I knew he was gonna say that. This decade, he wasn't as efficient as like what he used to be. But what kept the sport up?
Roy McIlroy.
People weren't watching.
He's still a draw, yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
But people wasn't watching.
Tiger
Golf.
Woods took like 3 years off though.
I know, but people weren't watching the
Long
golf
time for a decade.
until when to Tiger Woods. As soon as
Okay, I see
Tiger
what you're
Woods,
saying. I see what you're
even when
The
he wasn't
ratings,
playing
yeah.
I see what
good.
you're saying.
The
Oh,
ratings
Tiger
still
Woods
right.
in this one? Oh, we watching
for
it. You know what I'm
sure.
saying?
For
So
sure.
even when he was at his bad stage, he still.
Just because I'm a little bit more aware, it's players. I know what you're saying. Like, once again,
he took over like when.
it's a
Tiger
couple
had
more.
his thing.
O'Day. It's a few more. The names is it's a lot more names than it used to be, and that could be. I don't know. We know how the media
Yeah.
create competition sometimes. I don't really know, but
But he
I might say
attracted
last one.
people to watch it. So that was my number 4. Number 3, I got Serena Williams. She dominated our sports. Everybody know that. She's dominated for the decade. Number 2, I got Floyd Mayweather. And that's because he just pretty much, when people stopped watching boxing for a while, all they was watching was Floyd for a while. And he dominated that sport. He just dominated the sport. He made millions and millions of dollars off that because the way he put his promotion in everything he did.
Even when he had all them fights with people, I'm not watching the Floyd Mayweather fight. I'm sick of
People
this
still
shit
watched it though.
because he carving these niggas to death. I'm just saying.
People still watched it though. People said that, but they still watched it. I was one of those people like, it's kind of boring, but I still watched it. And he was at the top of his boxing. He was at the top. Never lost. Like, you got to put him up there. And of course, y'all know what my number 1 is. LeBron James.
One day we're going to do a show.
Just because for, how long you been in the league? 17 years? Almost 2 decades? And he's been pretty much the face of the league the whole time. Too many people can't say that.
That's true.
He's been a fake. And
Good for him. I
This
don't
is-
know.
this
That's not a
is-
stat though.
no, I'm just saying, just his impact on the league. And to this day, of course he's going to be a Hall of Famer. You can always argue he's going to be top 5 in the league. He's broken records. He's broken scoring, whatever. Just the other day, what was he in scoring? He right behind Michael Jordan.
I'm not gonna say it because somebody at this table usually use a point to discredit niggas who just stay in the league long enough.
But he been consistent.
That's all I say.
Yeah, but he's
That's all I say.
Actually been
he's still
consistent.
putting numbers up.
Yeah,
like
because
that.
he LeBron. I'm not.
He ain't like Vince Carter.
I'm not gonna use the point. All I said was you have used that point against other people.
Right.
That's all I'm gonna say.
It's been,
That's all I'm gonna say.
He's still, like, he's 17 and he's still being mentioned as could be one of the MVPs. Still getting triple doubles, leading the league in assists. Number 5 in
He
scoring.
don't like triple double.
It's just like,
I like triple doubles that are impactful, and his are.
All I know is when you said something about Siakam, all I said was I like Juka, and you yelled at me about triple doubles. I just wanted you to yell at him about triple doubles. I don't mention triple doubles.
that's just these.
We know that.
With LeBron's, they're impactful.
And this stuff I'm saying is just on the court. I ain't even got to off the court yet. The stuff he's doing off the court is just everybody know what he's doing off the court. So
I don't disagree with nothing you just said about as far as LeBron.
So that was my number 1. So if we talk about honorable mentions, the reason he could be in here, I just don't follow the sport really. But Mike Trout,
No.
I just don't follow the sport like
much
that.
more than Verlander. That's what I was gonna say.
Verlander's one.
Yeah, he's
Mike
also
Trout,
playing-
has he been in the playoffs? Or he got bounced in the first round?
It's
every
Mike
time?
Trout
If he-
and who else? Verlander left the Tigers when he wasn't making the playoffs and got traded to a good ass team. He got traded to a great situation. I'm just saying, let's just make sure that we mention all the variables. Houston is a good ass team. He ain't win it this last year, did he? He won it once.
All right, so Trout just playing on shitty teams, right?
He has not had very much else.
Okay.
They got him an old ass Pujols. They got him an Asian dude who can't stay healthy. Any other player you know from over there? In your honest opinion, I watch baseball.
Okay.
But okay.
So yeah,
Trout,
I mean,
like T-Mac.
like
I won't disagree, but T-Mac was really good for a while.
I had quite a few people actually, like Mike Trout was one of them. Like you said, Sidney Cosby, he was one of them. Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, come on now, hurry.
I'm just saying, just in
14 man,
J.J.
10 man
Watts.
list.
Jay Watt.
Where the money at, JJ?
I'm talking about the
Right,
impact. The impact.
Where that
Never
money
been one.
Impact, man.
And you know,
Y'all
he
talk about
can't
all
stay
the
on the
impact.
field.
He can't
can't
tell us
stay
where all
on
the
the
money
field.
at. He stole
That's
all that
right.
hurricane money. Where the money go to?
Right, right.
We gonna
Right.
give. I give to in on the field and off
Y'all
the
know.
field, and y'all name niggas who beat up women and steal money.
Oh my God.
But you got the nigga that beat up women on your list too.
Nah. That's the difference. That's the difference. That's the only difference.
What y'all think
Allegedly.
about?
Let me throw that.
Allegedly, you
What y'all
right.
think about Clarissa Shields?
As far as dominant, I don't mind her being mentioned. She ain't on my list though.
Yeah, she ain't on mine either. I'm just saying.
Why are you putting no WNBA?
He didn't.
I'll put the honorable mention. Maya Moore.
Oh.